Alright, this is like the fourth take of this video, but because I keep thinking, living with 7 other people, there's always noise going on, and so I always think somebody's coming to my door. I'm like, oh, like, but nope. Anyways, time change. I am 2 hours ahead of home, which home would be Wisconsin, Chicago, that's time zone. So it's 7:51. So because of that, my body, I think, internally is still adjusting to that small time change, because this, sunlight hours are, they're pretty much the same. But I'm like sleeping until 10, 11 o'clock in the morning here, but that's really only 8 a.m. at home. And then I'm staying up until 1 o'clock in the morning, and then, really that's only 11 o'clock at home. So I feel, I don't know, it's different. But also their time, we go to school until 5:30 here, which that's not, we go to school the latest 3 o'clock in the US, so it's a little different. So what am I doing here in Uruguay? I am completing my second student teaching placement. When I'm done with my time here at school, I am done. I'm finished my degree, done. I'm gonna be a teacher. I am at a school that has, it's called the Colegio San Pablo. Colegio is just another word for like school. It's a Lutheran affiliated school, and it has pre-K, so anywhere, it has, I think, 2-year-old, 2 up until what we would call like 8th grade, and then 9th and 10th grade is at a different location down the street. And then that's the end of their schooling in Uruguay. It's not required to go to like 11th and 12th grade. I am in a 2nd grade classroom, so that's been quite an adjustment because I prefer high school. So I'm in a bilingual school. It's bilingual, so they do the first half of the day in English, and then the second half of the day in Spanish. So I'm at school for the second half of the day in the 2nd grade classroom with Spanish. So when I start teaching, I've only been observing this past week. When I start teaching, I'll be teaching math, history, science, language, all the stuff in Spanish to the little 2nd graders. So that'll be it's been interesting so far. Their schools are very, very different. There's no classroom management. There's really no push or drive to do much. It's very unprofessional compared to our standards in the US. Teachers wear jeans and spaghetti straps. There's, like I said, no classroom management. The kids maybe do 1 or 2 activities throughout the 4.5 hours they're in the classroom. It's very strange, very strange. And teachers there's no after school work or homework or grading or anything. So it's definitely different. Which I think I'm learning a lot about our school system based in the US, based on how different it is here. So with that, I think I'm going to end this vlog, even though I have a couple more things I wanted to talk about. I don't want this to be too long. So in Uruguay at a school with 2nd grade, and it's going to be quite the adventure in Spanish. So I'll go some mornings to help out in the English classrooms because it's really good for the students to hear a native English speaker. Alright, that's all I've got. I keep wanting to say hasta luego, but that's not what they say. They say ciao, or like, I don't know what else they say, but ciao.